Today's video is sponsored by Picker's Grip. Stop dropped picks and pick rotation while playing with Picker's Grip. Made with all natural ingredients in Virginia. Check out their website to order. When you support my sponsor, this also supports my channel, and it's very much appreciated. Are you looking for that perfect gift for the guitar player in your life this holiday season? Well, I am going to share with you 15 of the worst gifts that you can possibly give to a guitar player. Welcome everybody, a little bit different spin on this video this year. The last couple of years I have made videos for the holiday season as suggestions for great gifts for guitar players, but the truth is you guys don't really seem to give a shit about those. So this year I am going to make a video on the absolute worst gifts that you can give that very special guitar player in your life for the 2019 holiday season. Now, before we jump into this list, I would like to preface this that if that very special guitar player in your life has actually requested one of these things specifically, then feel free to ignore anything that I may have to say about that specific item. Also, if you have a guitar player in your life who happens to be a real D-bag and you want to get them something as a gag gift, then these gifts would be perfect for you. Now that we have those little house cleaning items out of the way, let's get into it. Here are 15 of the worst gifts that you can possibly give a guitar player. Number 1, the pick punch. This stupid thing has been on the market for I don't know how many years now, and you know you're supposed to be able to take and punch guitar picks out of old credit cards and stuff that have expired. The problem is credit cards and milk carton jugs and whatever stupid piece of plastic that you can find to punch a pick out with this stupid thing is generally not the right thickness or the right gauge or the right material or the right texture. These things cost about $20 on Amazon. For $20, rather than getting the guitar player in your life a pick punch, $20 will buy you a lot of guitar picks. If you don't know what kind of guitar picks he uses, it's right in the next room. Just go sneak in there and have a look around. You'll probably find a few laying around. Number 2, the guitar necktie. Guitar players don't wear neckties. Unless you're the Beatles. And let's face it, 2 of those guys are dead. And the other 2, I haven't seen either one of them wearing a necktie in quite some time, and one of them even has earned himself the title Sir in front of his name. Neckties vary in prices from probably, I don't know, $15, $20. I haven't bought one in a long time. Well, all the way up to hundreds, I'm sure. And if I were going to buy myself a necktie for any price tag, we got to wear them from time to time. We go to weddings and stuff like that. You know, I'm not denying that. However, I'm going to pick one out that does not have, you know, goofy guitars and stuff on it. Furthermore, if the guitar player in your life is what we refer to as a blues lawyer, in other words, a guitar player that has a lot of really, really expensive guitars, but also is able to afford said expensive guitars because he has a real job, unlike the rest of us, you know, like a lawyer. He's not going to want to wear a guitar necktie to work, you know, especially to meet with a client for the first time. If I need a lawyer and I'm meeting with a lawyer for the first time, I'm not going to have a whole lot of faith in him, even as a guitar player, if he's wearing a guitar necktie. Instead of spending that money on a necktie, get him a guitar-related t-shirt. Guitar players love t-shirts. We can never have enough of them. If you need ideas for t-shirts, there's a Teespring shop listed just below the viewing window of this video that you can find all kinds of different t-shirts for the guitar player in your life. Number 3, a giant guitar pick. Back in my store days, one of my coworkers carried a guitar pick around in his pocket with him that was about that big. And the reason why he did it is because customers would approach us all the time and ask us if we had a guitar pick so that they could try out guitars that we had in the store. Well, he would always hand them that pick, and they would take it and look at it, and you know the look on their face was actually pretty funny. I take that back. That's a great gift because he won't know what the hell to do with it, and the look on his face would be priceless. Number 4, the guitar toilet handle. Yes, you heard me. I said the guitar toilet handle. They make guitar toilet handles for $47 on Amazon. I don't need the handle on my toilet to be shaped like a guitar. The plain regular one that's in there works just fine. You know what that $47 on Amazon will buy you, though? There is a large selection of miniature-sized guitar pedals. I recommend you check out the pedals from Outlaw Effects. I will even link up a video to a demo that I did personally on the Vigilante chorus because it's a killer chorus pedal. And also priced right at about $47 or less. Number 5, Gemstone guitar picks. Nobody uses guitar picks made out of gemstones. They're far too rigid. They don't, they're just not ideal for playing guitar. You're going to be snapping strings all over the place, and for $33, they're just not worth it. You know what $33 will buy you that every guitar player can use? This handy dandy Ernie Ball toolkit. This thing is loaded with all kinds of tools that guitar players need to work on their own guitars, even if they don't like working on their own guitars. This guy. However, there are times that I do still need to work on my own guitars, and every single tool that I could possibly need is in this neat, nice, and handy small little portable pouch that I can take with me anywhere I need to go. Actually, all for about $25. Spend the remaining $8 on a couple of extra sets of strings. That way he will have those with him if he breaks a string on stage and needs to do a quick repair job. Number 6, guitar-shaped cooking utensils. I don't know how many guitar players out there actually cook. I happen to cook quite a bit. I do not need my cooking utensils to be shaped like guitars. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, and they're not even practical. When I'm flipping burgers or pancakes or whatever it is that I'm flipping, and as I'm saying this, I'm quite sure the fat comments are going to be rolling in on this video like crazy. I don't need to be holding on to a guitar. A regular, good old-fashioned spatula works just fine. These things are about $20 on Amazon. You know what $20 on Amazon will also buy you? Actual cooking utensils. And see, there you go. There's a gift idea for all the non-guitar players in your life. See, I'm helping you out all kinds of ways today. Number 7, guitar bookends. 15 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago, this would not have been a bad gift idea. However, I have an entire bookshelf full of guitar books sitting right behind this camera that I'm looking into right now that are sitting there collecting dust. Why? Because everything that I could possibly need to look up about guitar, be it learning a song, a scale, whatever it might be, I can find every single one of them in this thing right here, or on my computer, or on my tablet, or on any number of other electronically internet-equipped devices, specifically if they are a device that I can access YouTube on it. Bookends are a wonderful idea for a lot of things, but guitar players don't read physical literature very often anymore. For the $40 that a set of bookends will cost you on Amazon, $40 will also get you a couple of pretty decent guitar cables. Buy the guitar cables. Guitar players always need more guitar cables. Even if they don't need them right away, they're going to need them at some point. Trust me, there is no such thing as too many cables for guitar players. We all need to have a few extra laying around. Number 8, the Jam Stick. Or the Jam Stick Plus, or whatever they call this. This is not a guitar. This is not a musical instrument. This is not a guitar training, teaching method, stupid thing. This is not a guitar. Do not buy the Jam Stick Plus. This thing costs $230 on Amazon. You know what else you can buy for $230 that any guitar player can use? How about the 2 Notes Torpedo Captor? This thing is $249. If you wait for the right coupon, you can get it for $225 or less, which is less than the price of the stupid Jam Stick. And let's say when you go to the guitar shop to buy the captor, let's say the guy behind the counter is a real dick and won't give you a discount at all, you're still only got to flop an extra 20 bucks on this thing compared to what the Jamstick costs. If you have a guitar player that likes to record at home like I do, this is an excellent recording device as it has a built-in cab IR. I know you don't know what that is, but trust me, they're cool. If you have a guitar player that practices through an amp too loud at home, this thing will make that thing quieter. If you have a guitar player that needs to use a DI on stage of some kind, this has it in there too. There are a lot of very, very practical uses for the 2-Notes Torpedo Captor. Please, spend your money on something like this. You'll be glad you did, and so will the guitar player in your life. Number 9, the Aero Guitar Pick, or Aero Guitar Pick system or whatever. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. This is supposed to be a gripping system for guitar. No guitar player is gonna take a pick and stick it inside of a thing to wrap around their finger. No, trust me. We don't want it. This is gimmicky. This is total garbage. You know what would be a much better gift idea for a guitar player than this, especially for $13? Picker's Grip. And I'm not even saying this because they sponsored this video. I'm saying this because this is actually $10, I believe, and this is actually a useful product that can be used with any guitar pick, particularly the guitar pick that your guitar player in your life actually uses. Number 10, the Fingertip Silicone Protector. Good God, please don't get the guitar player in your life a set of finger condoms. Please don't get the guitar player in your life a set of finger condoms. Number 11. Ukuleles. Ukuleles range anywhere from about $30 all the way up to thousands. Even if you spend $100 on a ukulele. I don't want a ukulele. Ukuleles are stupid. Jason Mraz is stupid for making them popular. I play guitar. What do I want with a freaking ukulele? Especially for male guitar players. They're, playing a ukulele. I'm sorry, but we feel pretty inadequate. If you're thinking about spending $100 on a ukulele for your guitar player, don't. Instead, buy him a guitar pedal. Any guitar pedal. $100 will buy you a lot of guitar pedal. There are tons and tons and tons of guitar pedals on the market for the $100 range. Trust me, even if you get something that he or she already has, there's a chance that they may actually have a use for a second one, and they could be glad that they got it, or they can always return it and exchange it for something that they don't have. Guitar players love guitar pedals. Guitar players do not love ukuleles. Number 12, miniature guitars. This seems like a pretty good idea in theory. However, if the guitar player in your life's desk or studio desk is anything remotely close to mine, spare real estate for a miniature guitar sitting on the desk is at a premium. And I personally do not have room on my desk for a miniature guitar that will sit there and stare at me and do nothing, and that I can do nothing with except sit there and stare back at it. For $35, again, stick to the disposables. Strings, picks, cables. We all need those things, and we all need them often. And for $35, you can buy very good quality strings, picks, and cables, and plenty of them. Again, you're not going to go wrong getting any of this stuff for your guitar player. Number 13, finger stretcher hand resistance bands thing, or whatever these stupid things are here. This seems like it would be a real great idea for a guitar player to exercise the muscles in their fingers. Wrong. The best way for guitar players to exercise the muscles in their fingers is by playing guitar. Get them something that's going to make them want to play guitar. For $10, here, you know what? Here's an awesome thing you can get your guitar player. Get them a finger slide. You know why? Because all guitar players can find a use for a finger slide at some point, somewhere, some way, somehow. I would be more than happy to hold mine up and show it to you. However, I seem to have lost mine, so I need another one. So I'm going to have to go with this picture one here instead. And by the way, you can get these for about 10 bucks. Number 14, ZeroGravity Orbit Guitar Pick. This is probably the weirdest design for a guitar pick that I have ever seen. Why are so many gimmicky gifts for guitar players all based around guitar picks? And the scary thing is the actual big musical instrument retail sites actually carry this thing. For 8 bucks, which is about what this thing costs, you know what you can get them? Get them some actual guitar picks. I know I've talked about this already in this video. Let's say, for example, you're not able to steal one from them like I suggested earlier. Here's what I have been using lately that I just recently discovered. Dunlop, our company that make all kinds of guitar picks. This is a new series from them called the Flow Guitar Picks. A package of 6 of these things costs about $3 a piece. So you can either buy 2 packages for the guitar player in your... So for the price of a ZeroGravity Orbit guitar pick, you can buy either 2 packages of this thing and save yourself $2, or you can kick in another $1 and buy him 3. And if you buy him 3 packages, he's going to have 18 times the number of picks that you would be able to buy than he would if you bought him a ZeroGravity Orbit guitar pick. These come in all different kinds of thicknesses. I happen to use 0.8, 8mm, and 1mm myself. Those are both very, very common thicknesses for guitar players. These are actually great picks. I've been using them. I just started using them myself here a couple of weeks ago, and I really, really like them. Number 15, the Vibrating Guitar Grasp Toy. See this look on my face? Let me read you the description of the Vibrating Guitar Grasp Toy. It says, feel the music. Your little rock star's next gig? Shredding with this plush guitar toy. They'll dig its sweet reverb, aka the way it vibrates when they pull its cord, and the texture of its colorful quote-unquote tuning pegs and strings. The vibrations are also a soothing sensation, so a playtime guitar solo might just be followed by an encore nap session. Made in China. I don't even know what to do with this thing, or that information that is provided for it. So if you're thinking about spending 25 bucks on one of these things for the guitar player in your life, unless you and your guitar player have some kind of really, really weird, freaky deaky type of relationship, in which case I don't want to know anything about it, $25 will get you a very, very nice and very accurate and serviceable clip-on guitar tuner. Every guitar player out there needs a tuner, and it's never a bad idea to have a solid guitar tuner as a backup hanging out in the guitar case, particularly if you're at a gig and your main tuner goes out. Spend that 25 bucks on a guitar tuner. I happen to want like this one right here called the Cork Sledgehammer. If nothing else, buy it because it's called the Sledgehammer. It's called the Sledgehammer because it looks like a sledgehammer, but also keeps tuned pretty well. So there you have it. There are 15 of the worst gifts that you can possibly buy for the guitar player in your life. If you think that I'm just an old Scrooge that hates the holidays, you are correct. So, therefore, it is my duty to protect my fellow guitar players around the holidays to make sure that they get things that they can actually use. If you sat through this much of this video and you decided that I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about and you are going to buy one of these gifts for your guitar player anyway, please check out the links to all of these things down in the description below. There are also various different links to various different ways that you can support this channel down in the description below. Your support really does go a long way and allows me to keep making very, very stupid videos like this one that you just saw, assuming you have managed to make it this far into it. Last but not least, if you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for watching. Everybody have a safe holiday season.